Milagro, if you want have any
Milagro,
questions.
please feel free. Jump in there. Do you see any questions on Twitter you'd like to
Let me see.
read?
I know that your looks are always so iconic, and this red ruby, that look is iconic with the half and half with the pink and the red, and we see that
Mm-hmm.
she has a whole like different type of energy, like it's a completely new and different alter ego. Like, what side of you does Ruby Red speak to? Like, what type of time is she on?
She just want any type of timing. Like she just, ready. She outside, you know.
Mm.
And I think sometimes people assume differently. And she just ready. It's 2023. Ain't no time to play games. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get the car out the motherfucking driveway at the motherfucking highway, 100 miles a motherfucking hour. You dig?
Yeah, niggas was
Mm-hmm.
jumping when you revved the engine.
I know
Mm-hmm.
that was Grizz, child.
What else we see on Twitter, Millie?
You guys, what hashtag are y'all using? That's what I need to know, so I can find y'all questions.
AJB94 says, "Where's the album? Where's the album?" Well, first I want to make it clear that Red Ruby the Sleeves, um, I dropped it as a pretty much as a freestyle, but because when you become a big artist, you don't get allowed to do that. When I dropped Itty Bitty Piggy, we didn't. It was like all the mixtape stuff. That's why I always tell artists to enjoy the beginning, because nobody. I didn't want Itty Bitty Piggy on Billboard. I didn't care. My fans didn't care. That shit is still a classic now. But that's Red Ruby is. I dropped it as like a itty bitty, just some like because I know that shit is gonna go off on tour. It's gonna go off on y'all.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just rapping. Um, but the album, obviously, um, there's I have to drop my single, my official single for the album.
Mm-hmm.
After Red Ruby. Red Ruby's not the official single for the album. Um, so but we gon' get where the fuck we going. But I always
Mm-hmm.
have to, when I come back, I have to come back with a certain type of record that is just reminding the girls that, yo, you can go super hard, you can go hard as you want, like, rap. And
Mm-hmm.
as you rap and as you write, you get better every day. But I think the thing is now, because of the, I think I mentioned this before, the microwave ability of, TikTok artists getting deals and Instagram people getting likes, or Twitter, people, girls, labels and management companies paying for viral tweets and paying for Nicki diss tweets and all that. So now it's kind of like, if I don't remind them that we're actually here to rap, who will? And then on top of that, don't ever put me in the same motherfucking sentence. When don't use my name for any fucking examples. Um, you have to write your verses. You have to write your verses. Period.
Yeah.
Um, and I say that with love, because I think that now maybe people are feeling like pressure of having to, I don't know, do things so fast. But remember when I was dropping my mixtapes, I took all the time I wanted, and I made sure that the lyrics that you heard on those mixtapes, that was from my heart. So when I dropped Pink Friday and you heard those songs, my fans knew that's really Nicki. That's coming from her brain, her heart, her pen. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
that's
Hmm.
very fucking important. It's not getting a hook written. It's not getting a bridge. It's not getting a B hook or a pre hook. It's your verse. This is where you tell us who you are, so that people figure out if they identify with you or not.
Mm-hmm. That's deep. That's dope and
It
that's deep.
is.
Someone asked, and you know what's so funny about you saying that you don't really like to announce your moves? That makes a lot of sense to me because I really feel like when you do something, it just happens. I don't hear like a whole lot of, you know what I mean, you saying this is what I'm about to do. And when we're
And sometimes I do that because I know that the everything I do, they then go and try to do the same exact thing, but put a different face on it, and blah blah blah. So I can't,
Mhm.
I can't do that. But
Mhm.
also too, it's better to just make your moves in silence and talk to God about your moves. But
Mhm.
don't talk to other people. Just talk to God, and my fans, of course, I take a lot of direction and inspiration from them and what they like. But I will say this: I'm either gonna completely delete my Twitter, or I'm just gonna unfollow a bunch of people because y'all um when y'all be like quote tweeting dumb shit on my timeline, I'll be like, yo, are you okay? I mean, most of my barbs are pretty smart, but it's always a little dunce a dunce cap person in the classroom. Please don't put stupidness on my timeline, barbs. I love you so much, but I also could love you from far, far away.
Right.
Unfollow that ass immediately,
Right.
and still love you, and still, but that's, Twitter, like, it's just like a bunch of, people who Twitter has kind of turned into, to me, it seems like just people who are miserable. I don't know,
Mhm.
but not, and that's not just, not directed to most of my barbs. 99.9 of my percent of my barbs that I follow on Twitter, they know the deal. They know me. They've known me for years. They know me very well. They hold me down. They but me when I'm not there, they keep my name alive. They they make sure these bitches know just can't just say the queen name, and or play around or play with the motherfucking queen. My that's one thing the Barb's gonna do. They ain't gonna play about the queen, and the queen ain't gonna play about the Barb's.
Mhm.
But when you quote tweeting dumb shit and you get unfollowed, just be quiet and leave me alone. I'm not talking about it. I'm not visiting. I don't give a shit. 2023 is making moves, and it's not no explaining. It's just doing what we gotta do, Barb's. Like, we gotta go. You
Mhm.
already, the Barb's is the pink print for
Mhm.
everything. Bitches wouldn't even have names to call their fans if I didn't start calling my fans Barb's. Feel me?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
we gonna keep it moving like that, and we gonna. What I will say is, we're about to have a lot of fucking fun in 2023.
Um, the documentary, can we expect it still, or you change your mind, or?
Of course, the documentary is gonna come. I said this many times. Why would I put out the documentary without the album? I mean, come on, y'all know I don't like to get too much into depth and detail. And I just told you why 5,000 times. Barb's, stop asking about the documentary. Y'all be asking for shit, and then when shit come out prematurely, or it's not right, or it's roll out as this or roll out as this, then y'all mad. Fall back and relax and enjoy the bars like you used to. Enjoy
Mm.
the bars, my nigga. Just enjoy the bars, please. Please, that's all
And
I'm
it's
begging
so
my
that's
babies
why
to
I
do.
started off by saying, I know you don't announce your move. Like I literally started off by saying that because as I'm reading them, ask me 42 times, why you don't see our
Excuse
fucking
me,
tweet?
Renzo 144. I'm not high, baby. I'm not high. I will let y'all know if I smoke something, but I ain't high, boo boo. Thank you, love you. What's good?
All right. Next, the chat. Can we read some of the stuff in the chat? You guys, the energy here. They said, period. Don't get the queen annoyed. All right. Would you do videos to your own music, like getting paid? I know I can't answer all questions, but I feel like she's gonna say no. You see any of the comments?
Mm-hmm.
Any of the questions in the comments that you like?
At Fat Pussy Barb said, "Don't delete, just unfollow," and that's what I struggle with because I don't want to take away, what I have, my bond with my genuine babies, because of a couple people that still doing stupidness. So, Barb's, you check them for me. You check them for me. You know who I follow.
Mm-hmm.
And once they do it and I unfollow them, you unfollow them. So we know that we're not putting up with no negativity, no clownery, no foolery. It's just
Mm-hmm.
music. Y'all ready for music, or y'all want me to go back into hiatus?
Mm-hmm.
Because and that's the other thing. shout out to my Pop Nika fans and you guys. Oh my God, Super Freaky Girl did amazingly well. But y'all know damn motherfucking well that I am not a pop artist. Okay, and so Barb's, you know damn well if I see anybody talking about y'all what's like splitting down the middle, who's op Nika and who's pop Nika and who's mixtape Nicki. It's either you here for Onika Tanya or you not. And if you think it's funny, then me I got a blood clot joke for Una Pussy Wall too.
Did you know that I could sing?
Sing.
I don't really like to be put on the spot, but I was wondering if you knew that about me.
I would love to hear something right now, and don't say it if you ain't gonna. Don't say it if you ain't gonna do it. You said it's on site, right?
That's what she said.
Oh my goodness! All right, since you insist, I wish that I could have this moment for life.
Boo! Tomatoes. Play a little bit of that, and then play Red Ruby, and then we'll come back after one more break.
Okay.
And see what the bars gonna say. All right.